Hello, my name is Susan DiMarco Sullivan, and I am a student at Dowling College, and I am in a technology course, and this is one of my assignments. This is my first flipped classroom video. Bear with me today because I will be using some of my notes. I've incorporated the New York State standards into my video. 1. Facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. 2. Design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments. And 3. Model digital age work and learning. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, welcome to my outdoor classroom. I'd like you to join me on this beautiful day to take a walk on the beach. If you look straight across the water, you can see that this is Long Island Sound. We are on the North Shore in Rocky Point, Long Island. If you look all the way beyond the water, you will see Connecticut. And beyond that, even further north, is Canada. And the reason I bring up Canada is because Long Island was created with rocks which started far north in Canada. Well, how was Long Island formed? Hint: Long Island was formed by glaciers during the Ice Age. Now, glaciers are rivers of ice. In fact, the word glacier comes from the French word meaning ice. Now, I have a little demonstration that I'd like to show you. So come on down. Since there aren't any more glaciers here, I've decided to use my resources on the beach. So I found a large rock that I'm pretending is a giant sheet of ice from a glacier. And this rock, which would be my pretend sheet of ice, would be pushing all of those rocks. So what would happen is you'd have a buildup of heavy rocks, and then you'd have some smaller rocks. Now, when these rocks stopped right here, they were the Canadian rocks that were being pushed, and they also stopped right here. This is called the terminal moraine. Terminal meaning the end. During the Ice Age, about 1/3 of the Earth was covered by ice. Today, only about 1/10 of the Earth is covered by ice. Now, wonder, where did all that ice go? Where is it today? Think about it. If you guessed the North and South poles, you are absolutely correct. Did you ever wonder why there was a difference between the North and South Shore beaches? Well, let's take a look at that demonstration again. When the glacier was pushing all of those rocks, the heaviest rocks that stopped here built up and created what is known today as the bluff. So on this beach, a lot of stairs have to be created to travel down to the beach. The lighter rocks push south where it is more flat. And that's how the North and South Shore beaches were created. When you're on the beach at the South Shore, whether it be Jones Beach or Robert Moses or Smith Point, the sand is soft and silky and you can wiggle your toes in it. But here on the North Shore, well, if I put my hands to scoop up some of this, I get some sand, rocks, sediment, shells. Ouch! You sure need to have a pair of water shoes when you're swimming on this beach. And the name of this town, why is it called Rocky Point? Well, as you can see, there's all of these rocks on the beach, and look out in the sound. another large rock. And depending on the tide, sometimes you can see even more of the rocks. I hope you've had fun and are enjoying the lesson on glaciers and how Long Island was formed. I'd like to bring you back to the whiteboard, the other part of my classroom. Here I have a series of questions that had to do with our lesson. Students can rewind, go forward, ask the questions, find the answers, and I also would incorporate into this lesson a lot of different creative follow-up activities, including wonderful articles in this great magazine called The Smithsonian, where I found the most wonderful article on, yes, glaciers. Thank you so much again for joining me on this wonderful day at the beach to learn about how Long Island was formed. And remember, science is everywhere, especially on Long Island.